you guys were watching Monday Night Raw or you guys were on social media, you guys know the big surprise is Randy Orton. He is making his return by joining Team Cody at War Games. So I'm looking very, very, very much forward to it. Make sure you guys go ahead and check us out at the WGC. But not to mention, I was thinking, what if Randy was the showcase? What if he was that guy next year for WWE 2K24? He has so much content throughout his career that it's actually kind of crazy. I would not mind a Randy Orton showcase. We can go on ahead and just talk about his first career title win against Rob Van Dam for the Intercontinental title. Then you have the Randy Orton evolution type thing, and then you have when Randy Orton actually got kicked out when he won his title. There is just so many things you can actually do with a Randy Orton showcase, and we haven't had that yet. We have had many showcases before, but the Randy one, I actually would not mind playing. I mean, this year's John Cena showcase, it was cool and all, but I don't know. I just feel like my interest just wasn't there. I mean, I get it. It's a little different. You have to actually beat John Cena, but once again, I'm kind of over the showcases. I think a Randy one could definitely do it. I do remember back in WWE 2K15, they had a CM Punk and John Cena showcase, which I enjoyed very, very much because they actually recreated the cutscenes inside the game. Now with the new technology that they use with the slingshot where you go in and get taken into real life, then get put back in the game, I'm really not a fan. It kind of just makes it look not good in my opinion. But I went on a rant there. We're not going to go ahead and talk about that here. So many events in Randy's career that you can throw in a showcase, even if you are missing some wrestlers. Just to go on ahead and just talk about how Randy Orton, remember guys, when Randy Orton was in the Authority, then he went ahead and wrestled John Cena and they unified both titles together with the World Heavyweight and the WWE title. That was a big career match for him as well, and the Authority would be a super dope part of a showcase as well. Then you have when Randy beat The Undertaker at SummerSlam. He lost at WrestleMania 21, but he did beat him, which was another huge win to his resume and his career that you can throw in a showcase mode. Honestly, I think that Randy Orton and The Undertaker, those two, I think those are really the big ones for next year for the showcase. If not, I don't see really who else, because I thought Edge would be the one, then he left, and then I know Bray Wyatt comes to mind, but I do think that unfortunately he died too late in the year for them to be able to do that. Obviously, you don't want somebody to pass away, but if they were going to pull something off like that, he died way too late in the cycle. So rip to Bray Wyatt, but I just don't think that's happening this year. I think most we'll get is probably an Icon edition with Bray Wyatt on it, and if we do get that, I'll be buying the physical edition as well for that. But just to go on ahead, talk about some of the Randy Orton matches and stuff, you can also throw that Seth Rollins and Randy Orton match when Randy went ahead, threw him up in the air off the curb stomp, RKO'd. That's honestly one of the best RKOs I've ever seen in WWE history, honestly speaking. But there's just so much you can do with Randy, man. I would not mind Randy. You would get all the cool Randy attires, even though he didn't have that many attires, but you would get Randy without the tattoos. You'll get Randy in Evolution. You'll get Randy in Legacy with Cody Rhodes now that he's back in the WWE, which would mean we get some Cody Rhodes attires as well. Now, the only thing that unfortunately we probably won't have is Randy's first actual title win, which is pretty big in his career, but unfortunately it was against Chris Benoit, and as you guys know, he is basically just deleted from WWE, so we'll never get him in a wrestling game again. But it would have been cool to see that. Unfortunately, the circumstances will not allow us to see that, and hey man, I ain't mad at it. I wouldn't even mind a Randy Orton Icon edition and then just save the Bray Wyatt big showcase and big release for next year. I guess you can do a Randy Orton Icon and then a Cody Rhodes cover. I think Cody Rhodes is going to be on the cover this year based on how well he's doing with selling merchandise and everything like that. He's just that guy right now, especially if they're going to put the strap on him at WrestleMania against Roman Reigns. And I did get a new mic. Let me know how this joint sound, man. It was a pretty penny. Y'all let me know. This is so far how I feel about it, man. Hopefully we get some teases and things like that at Survivor Series maybe. I know we're still a little far out. That's just me being a little hopeful. I know Royal Rumble is when they go on ahead and unleash the news on us and let us know what's coming and who's on the cover art. But that's just how I feel about it, man. Let me know, guys, down below, who do you guys think shall be on the showcase for WWE 2K24? Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to catch you guys. Peace.